On a cold morning during the fall semester, on a regular day like any other, I looked into class to watch a school lecture and saw that Profe Carrasco brought a special guest to class, archaeologist Sergio Chavez, who told us about a faraway city, far away in time and far away in distance from our class in Cambridge, but so vivid in his words that we were transported there to visit and receive the sacred knowledge by following the journey of our ancestors. Teotihuacan is an ancient Mesoamerican city located about 30 miles northeast of modern-day Mexico City. It is currently an archaeological complex which was founded as early as 400 BCE, but at its peak, as a model city and center of the ancient Mesoamerican world, it reached a population as high as 200,000 people and became the most powerful and influential city in the region. By the time the Aztecs found this city in about the 1400s and named it Teotihuacan, which means the place where the gods were created, the city had been abandoned for centuries, and Teotihuacan origins, history, and culture continue to remain a mystery to this day. Here we are in Teotihuacan in Mexico, and this is one part, the beginning part of the pyramid that eventually leads to the pyramid of the feathered serpent. And this area is the entrance to the Underworld. Archaeologist Sergio Chavez welcomed us warmly in Teotihuacan and instructed us to put on helmets because we were going to explore history a bit deeper. His story starts on a rainy day in October 2003. He came to work like usual, but realized that at the foot of the pyramid of the feathered serpent, there was something very unusual that happened overnight. A hole opened on the ground, a hole that looked deep, a portal to something that was hidden, buried in the distant past, and now surfaced to make a connection to our present. It invited him to take a closer look, so he asked his colleagues to tie a rope around his waist and started to descend slowly into the unknown. We all listened with fascination and in awe, waiting to hear on what he saw. I asked him, "What did you feel? What was going through your mind at the moment when you were being lowered into a tunnel that was hidden from human eyes for the past 1800 years?"
Cuando yo iba bajando y me bajaron, estaba yo, mis patitas temblaban porque no sabes a dónde vas, no sabes lo que te vas a encontrar. No sabía yo qué era. No teníamos idea.
He couldn't sleep that entire week, thinking about what they found. Where does it lead to? How to explore it? What secrets will they uncover to better understand the cosmovision of the people of Teotihuacan? As he descended deeper into the underground tunnel, he started to realize that it was carved by human hands. The tunnel, which is now accessible to visit after many years of extensive and minutious cleaning by the team of archaeologists and collaborators, lies about 15 meters deep underground, and it was built approximately 2,000 years ago. During the first explorations of the tunnel after its discovery in 2003, it was sealed with stones that were purposely placed there by Teotihuacanos to close the tunnel in approximately 200 ACE. The archaeologists couldn't see much through the small opening, but it occurred to them to send a robot. What they found was fascinating. The tunnel kept going further. one side lay shiny ores covered with what has been identified as pyrite. The walls of the tunnel were also covered with pyrite powder, which shone like the stars in the night sky. Just imagine the sight it must have been when our ancestors walked this tunnel, illuminating it with the light of fire from antorches. Were they trying to recreate the cosmos in the underground world? Were the bigger orbs the shiny planets that they observed in the sky? What was the cosmovision that these mysterious people who lived so long ago envisioned in their minds? They left no writing of what they felt, of what they believed in, and what they thought of the world, of life, of their existence. They left us only clues that patient archaeologists so carefully analyze, like time detectives uncovering the traces of lives lived centuries ago. The tunnel goes further deep, extending under the pyramid of the feathered serpent. It reaches 103 meters in length and ends with 3 chambers. In this sacred space, 5 sculptures stood looking up towards the axis mundi of the Teotihuacan world, which corresponds vertically precisely to the apex of the pyramid that stands on the ground, separated by 17 meters of soil from the tunnel. How the architects of Teotihuacan made these calculations is still a mystery. What we do know is that to get there, we need to crawl through the long, dark tunnel. Stepping very carefully and remembering what Sergio told us.
No se puede tocar nada de las paredes porque hay una cosa roja allá abajo que es extremadamente venenoso, cinabrio. Por tal razón no deben de tocar nada. ¿Está claro? Hay ahorita unos muchachos que están trabajando allá abajo. Entonces vamos.
Don't touch anything. The walls are covered by cinabrio, a poisonous substance with which the Teotihuacanos protected their sacred place from those who didn't know how to walk, from those whose hands came empty without gifts or tributes to exchange. There was also radon gas initially, which caused radiation sickness to the archaeologists, but now they have a good ventilation system installed that makes it safe to visit. And when you reach the sacred chamber, open your eyes and soul in awe. For here walked your ancestors, the journey to Mictlán, traversing obstacles of mind and soul, held by the guiding hand of Mother Earth, to delve deep into the darkness of her womb, to gain the sacred knowledge and be reborn again. live on earth, remembering that time is short for men, but for humanity there is a long durée. And leave your mark on people for them to go further still than those who came behind. So that when many years from now, when archaeologists discover the clues you left for them to find, they realize how bright and shiny was your light, that future generations still use it as a guide to illuminate their path. Hello from the Underworld under Teotihuacan, the feathered serpent pyramid. We're here with Sergio Gomez, who was recently in Harvard with you guys, but now we're visiting him in his own environment. And we want to say greetings to the students who are currently taking the class, to Profe Carrasco, Profe Fash, Pedro Morales, and all the wonderful TAs and team who make this possible. So this is an amazing experience, and we thank you for making this available to the Harvard community, from our heart to the heart of Mexico.
And I want to make also a statement here. I want to recognize your work, Sergio. I want to recognize all your hard work and all the work you have done here, because it's completely impressive, and it's very good that the world know about this wonder, and I give you all the recognition to you. Well, thank you very much, and I think the community of my friends in MIT, Dr. Stephen Goldman, will be very happy to hear from you, to know your work, and congratulations as well to National Geographic.
Okay, thank you. Saludos al doctor Fash, al doctor Carrasco y a Pedro también, que nos ayuda mucho siempre.